Hello everybody, this is Potato Plays here, and today I'm going to show you a Minecraft tutorial on how to host a Minecraft Infinity Evolved server. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to your Curse client and install Infinity Evolved if you don't have it installed already. The way to do that is you just do browsing VW's Infinity Mod Packs or FTP. Then you just wait and then you just search. Then here you go, and then instead of play here there would be download. Like here you'd see like install. You just press that there. Okay, once you have installed, then you click on it here, and then you look at the Forge version. So this is 10.14.13. So okay, so what you do with that is then you go to this website. This link is in the description. What you do then is you go show all downloads here, and then you find the one that you want. So it should be this one. Let's just make sure. Oh, sorry. Yes, it is this one. Okay, so then what you do is you just install Windows, and then install one, sorry, and once that is done, then you just copy it to wherever you want to. I already downloaded it, so I'm not going to download it now. I'll put it on my desktop, and I'm just quickly gonna, okay, and then you can just make a folder for yourself. It doesn't matter where this folder is. I'm just gonna call it Minecraft server. Okay. No. Okay. And just call it Minecraft server 2. Yep. And then you double click on the Forge installer, and you just wait. Then install server, and then here you'll see that this directory isn't working, so you just click here and you just find where you put your folder. So for me that is desktop, and that's Minecraft server 2, and I can open it, and then you just click OK. Now this takes quite a while, so while this is happening, I'll just quickly skip it and then I'll be right back. Okay, so once it's done copying, what you can do is you can just open this, and then you'll see there's 3 folders. Just quickly, then you're just going to want to launch this. And the reason why you want to do this is because the first time you launch it, it opens all the, or you see it like it makes that a folders. Like now there's mods, and soon there's going to be cache and a few others, and there you go. There. Okay, so now that's done. So now go into EULA, and you have to change this message here to true, and you can close that and save. Once that is done, you go into your curse. In your curse, you want to go to your Minecraft, click on your Feed the Beast Infinity Involved. Then there you want to click here, open folder. Then just minimize this so you have more space. Then you go to mods, you copy all the mods in there, you paste them in here, and then just wait for that to finish. And then once that is done, you just go here, you go to config, you copy all the config folders over, paste them into the config folder. You can just replace them there if you want. I'm not sure if you do replace it, it works. I'm not sure if it will still work if you don't replace it. So just to be safe, just replace it. Okay. Then what you're also going to want to do is you're going to want to go into your mods, and then there's 2 mods that are client-sided mods that you have to delete. The thing is, this is the server that you're hosting. So servers can't host client-sided mods. So that's the main problem with hosting it like this, is you have to know which ones are the client-sided mods so that you can get rid of them. And after you do that, you can just run it, and then it should work. But the problem with running it like this is it's extremely slow, because this Forge, it only has about like 1 gig of RAM dedicated to it. So what I normally do is just stop this if it's going to work. It doesn't matter if that's still running anyway. So what I normally just do is I'm just going to get a folder from one of my other servers. I'll show you this. So you just get, okay, then this is going to be in the description, this line of code. This line of code, it dedicates 4 gigabytes of RAM, and then it runs the server normally. So I'm just going to copy that, and then the thing is, you won't be able to make a bat file straight off the start. So what you're going to have to do is you have to come here, new text file, and then let's just call it server start 2. Okay, and then you go onto it, you paste your line of code in there, which you copy from the description. You close that, you save it, then wait, let me just make sure. Yeah, okay. And then what you do is you rename it, and the .txt you change to a bat, and then it's going to give you this message. You just say yes, and then let me just, why is it still running? Sorry, just give me a second. I accidentally started that, and now it's irritating the hell out of me. No, it is. Okay, and then you can just run the bat file, and then your server will start running. And just to show you guys it's working, I'll launch Feed the Beast as well, Infinity Evolved, and once those two things are done running, I'll be back, and then I'll show you how it works. Okay, now you can see that both things are done loaded. The server, the coding will end with something like loaded 2 badges in like 100 or like something milliseconds. That's from the last message. Okay, then you can just go to multiplayer, and then, okay, you won't have all of this. So what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to go to add server, and server address local host, and then just done, and then you'll see it here. All of these are basically the server. I just have a lot of them, don't really know why. Then you can just go join. Now the thing is, if you want to play with your friends online, what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to port for. I do not want to show port falling now because there is a lot you have to blur out, and it's just hard to really show how to do it. But I will link a video in the description that I did find helpful when learning to do port forwarding. And then also, in the line of code, you might have seen when I said this is the amount of gigabytes dedicated to the server. Okay, you see it, we're in and it's working. It's a bit laggy at the start, but that's just because of 32 chunks rendering distance. So the reason why I have waypoints is because it thinks it's the same server as my other servers, so it still keeps the same ones, even though this is a completely different map. Okay, so just disconnect from this, and then in the bat file here, okay, sorry, not rename, edit. Okay, this line of code right here, that's the amount of gigs you dedicated to your server. But the problem is, it's not just like straight up what it is. So what you have to do is you have to take the amount you want to dedicate. So let's say you want to dedicate like 1 gig, which I do not recommend. Then you times it by 1024, and then you get the number. So let's say you want to do that, then you just there. Or like let's say you wanted to dedicate 8 gigs, then all you do is you just take 8 times by 1024, and I can't do math right now, so I won't do that now, sorry. And then that's basically just it, and then you have your own micro server. Thank you for watching, and I hope you found this tutorial useful.